We met in 2008. We were DJing at the open air events, at the local open air events. I was a professional musician and also played in some live funky bands as a keyboardist. I'm a keyboardist actually. Then I started to DJing, and then I met Vadim. After playing electro house, we noticed that our musical tastes are identical, and we loved the progressive trance sounds.
Trance music wasn't popular in Ukraine. We played electro house, and we both loved progressive trance. And after that, we decided to make a group like Ost and Meyer.
The Ost Meyer name means Ost and Meyer. I'm Daniel Ost, and he's Vadim Meyer.
Yeah.
Of course, we used to listen to electro house, progressive trance,
Deep house,
and even drum and bass and dubstep.
Our favorite DJs and artists, it's Super 8 and Top, Above and Beyond, Andrew Bayer, Mezzo.
Daniel Candy was definitely, when he was producing his best tracks, 2009, 2010. We think we started to get fans once we have released on Ingenia Beats. That was basically our first release, called Britannica and Scarlet Heaven. And after that we started to get the fans from the internet.
From the USA and UK, Holland, whole Europe.
Now we have lots of messages on our Facebook, from
all
our
social networks,
from our students, from our fans, from our clients, etc. We have a lot of emails from the US, from our fans, and they all say, "Oh, come here! We want to see you playing here."
We are going to make a tour in the USA in the near future. We will see.
Now we got 2 studios, because earlier that was quite difficult, because we're 2 persons and we got a lot of work, and only 24 hours in a day. And now we got 2 studios, which makes our capacity, which increases our capacity. From the start we used the new S03 version, that was in 2008. After that we updated to the Cubase 5, that was in 2009, and after that we got updated each and every year.
Now we use Cubase 8.
First of all, we love the way it sounds. That's the most important thing. The second thing is that we just used to work in that software, and we, honestly to say, we got a lot of work. We do lots of mixing and mastering stuff for the people. We are professional sound engineers as well, so we just used to work in the Cubase. It's much more comfortable for us, ergonomical, so to say.
We are a big mixer.
Yeah. There are many features in the Cubase we love. Especially we love the meters on the master bus. We love the channel strip. We love the mixing console, the new mixing console, which was started in Cubase 7. As from Steinberg, we use the Groove Agent SE, which is included into Cubase Pro, and the Groove Agent 4, which is not included. You gotta buy it extra. As for the piano, we love to use the Grand 3 from Steinberg as well. But if we need more soft piano, we use the Alicia's Keys library for the Contact.
We use Groove Agent for samples and a little bit battery for native instruments.
As for the Groove Agent, mostly we use it to sample the drums, because it has its own libraries, and that's very important.
It has very quality samples, I would say.
We use the Groove Agent samples to design our own unique samples. That's very important, and we combine them with synths and stuff. Our favorite piano is the Steinberg, the Grand 3, because it sounds pretty hard in the mix. It's good for the EDM, for the trance, for the progressive. It sounds very clean and transparent. The Steinberg's piano sounds very natural. like the real grand piano sounds.
But Nexus sounds like things.
The Nexus sounds much more electronic.
For the mastering we use only pop filter Saturn for our tracks and limiter.
Invisible limiter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because our quality is good enough. We don't need to master it.
Just sharing the backup projects which with each other.
It's very comfortable to send backup project with the same plugins and samples.
And this is, I guess this is one of the best features in the Cubase, just to back up the project and send to each other, between each other. Because it's really important to have the same machines, the same installed software to open the backup project.
We always send backup projects to each other and see what we need to fix, something like that.
As for the studio equipment, there are definitely some vintage synths we love and we want to buy. This is Roland JP8000, this is Virus TI2. But most of the synths are software and they sound good already, because you should be always forward thinking, because one smart person said that in the soon future software will kill the hardware. The most important thing in the studio is the monitoring system, the speakers, and the audio interface, because it captures the sound as it is. It should capture the sound as it is, without any without any distortions. Mostly we're working with some vocalists from the abroad, for example with Fisher, with Aruna,
Kate Kennel.
In terms of working with vocalists, every time is different. Sometimes the vocalists simply send us their ideas with piano, with harmony, and then we start to make an arrangement. But sometimes we have the track done, then we notice that
We need to get a vocalist.
it's missing the vocals, right? And then we just searching for the vocalist who can sing on this track. Then we simply send this idea and get the vocals. We always mix and master the vocals ourselves, except tuning, because most of the vocalists love to tune them themselves. We play back to back as DJs.
We used to play electro house. We have the same musical taste, and we don't have problems with it.
No, it's not a competition. We always prepare the same amount of tracks on the USB drive or on the CD, and then we just play, and depends on what people want to hear. We use the decks.
USB and decks.
Just USBs.
We use
just
USBs.
link one USB, and then here we go.
We used to play on CDs. It's very easy to use USBs now.
That's way more comfortable, believe us. It saves a lot of time. Sometimes we use the keyboard, the live session while playing.
But
that's
people
very
don't understood what is that.
Yes, unfortunately, that in our country people simply do not understand what's that playing. Now we do not as lot of remixes as we did, for example, 3 or 4 years ago. Now we're focusing on original tracks and on our ghost production work.
We are looking to release some EP tracks with vocalists.
But we're definitely looking forward to making an album, but for that we need a lot of good vocalists.
And make a collaboration